right, let's get this thing cleaned up. Okay, we've got a working engine. We need to get the compressor working now. We've cleaned up the tank, we've cleaned up all the oil, the grease, the grime. This filter has been on here from who knows when, and my guess is that it's pretty rough. Yeah, it's all full of dirt, oil, grease. Let's get rid of that. Let's replace this line. I don't like that this is twisted, so we'll fix that. And most importantly, let's get this oil changed. Let's make sure it has oil first. It's time for this oil to go. Let's get an oil change happening. While we wait for the oil to finish draining, let's get this filter housing off. Let's get this broken airline off, and also the fitting down here. Now, instead of using that copper line, I'm going to switch over to a DOT approved brake line. This will outperform the copper and much cheaper. How they work is you place the nut over the airline, and then the collar or ferrule that slides inside the fitting, and then as this compresses, it'll crush the copper bushing, locking the airline in there permanently. There we go. Now, I'm not loving how this is contacting this airline. With all the vibrations over time, that may cause an issue. So I'm going to loosen this up and see if I can't get this into a better position. And now, when I put this airline here, it's not going to be in contact with that steel braided line. So again, we'll put the nut on first, and then we'll slide the collar on. We'll make sure that it sits all the way down, and then we'll tighten up. There we go. So we've drained all the oil. We're going to get rid of this, seal it back up, and then we'll refill it with fresh oil. You always want to make sure you use the proper oil. Air compressor oil is 0W30 or 30 weight, and that's what we're going to use today. Now, when trying to find out how much oil to put, you can go either to the bottom of the threads or on the side of the casting, there's a mark that says full. Either one is going to work. There we have it, 12 ounces or 350 milliliters of compressor oil. All right, here's a better view. You can see that the oil comes up to the bottom of the threads on the fill port, and you can also see on the right side the full and low marks on the casting. Okay, so I think we're there. We've washed everything, we've cleaned it all up, changed the oil, new lines, new filter. This thing's ready to prove itself. Let's get the motor on and let's see what this can do. All right, now the moment of truth. We're hoping that we're going to start this. It's going to build air. When it gets to its cutoff, it's going to idle down. If we've done everything right, this is going to work. If we have made mistakes, it might not. Let's give it a try. Choke on, pressure release. All right. So the final recap is we paid $115 for this compressor. It was a batch of 2. We fixed it up. We have minimal costs in it, just a bit of time. And I imagine we can sell it for around $500 to $600. We'll list it on Marketplace and I'll keep you guys updated. But I'm going to call this one a win.